Hey, Gemini, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your March 2022 career reading. So welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we're going to dive into the collective energy of Gemini, and we're going to take a look at all things related to money, career, finances. We're going to take a look at opportunities showing up for you and possible challenges and how we can help you navigate through them. So just a friendly reminder, Gemini, these are general messages. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. So we're going to dive right into your reading here, Gemini, to the past, present, and future energy before we get into your Celtic cross. So very interesting showing up for you. Yeah, I like that this shows up in the past position though. We have the skull. So Gemini, this talks about rough patches. It talks about possibly borrowing money or just feeling low on cash. Now, this can be the recent past, the last few months for you. This can be the last few years, or it can be the last even 5 to 10 years. So if you felt like you've been going through one never-ending rough patch, or you just felt low on cash due to the worldly circumstances or due to a job situation here, you may have had a career that had to do with hospice. Maybe you are a healer. Maybe you were out of work. It does talk about not having any work, there being almost like a dead zone in your career, or reinventing yourself when it comes to money. So the skull shows up in the past. So I am getting, for some of you, there could have been a death in a job, as in a complete loss of a job. Maybe you got fired. Maybe you were forced to walk away, or you were forced to borrow money from maybe a loan or from people in your energy here, or you just went through off and on rough patches here, Gemini. But the good thing is, in the present energy, we do have the pendulum. So I love that this shows up because I can't wait for you to see your future card here. But the pendulum has been a swinging back and forth. And for quite a while, you did go through maybe some fluctuating income. There is indecision going on in the past, but I feel like you are coming up with a new strategy here in the present moment, especially in March. This talks about seasonal work. It could be about temporary work, job changes, or making decisions in how you bring in money. So for a lot of you, there was changes, or you've been starting to think of new ways to bring in money. Maybe this is getting a hobby goal or a side project or a passion project off the ground. For others of you, this is getting employment. They're telling me that some of you may have had to come out of retirement, or you may have had to kind of postpone a retirement as well due to some rough patches in money in the past here. But I feel like you are making a choice to move forward in a brand new direction because you have new opportunities coming in. In the future, we have the treasure chest, which is really wonderful. It talks about worry-free finances, money in reserve, excess. You may have a career that is in executive sales or leveling up here. There is promotion, growth, advancement here. This is a really beautiful card for those of you that have a hidden talent. It does talk about hidden talents, natural abilities. You may be utilizing your natural talents to bring more money in. Maybe this is starting a blog, a YouTube channel. Maybe you're creating something with your hands and selling on Etsy. Maybe some of you are writing a book or becoming a mentor, a coach. There's something here with non-conforming, maybe moving in a brand new direction. And that may be what this reinvention card in the past is all about. You completely taking a left turn or a right turn here regarding an area of bringing more money into your life. It does talk about planning as well. So I feel like a lot of you are planning your retirement, or you're trying to figure out how to bring an excess of money to the table here. So they're showing me double. Some of you could have 2 jobs. You may have 2 interviews showing up here, or you may be working with maybe you and another person. But we're going to dive into your reading here, Gemini, and see what is showing up for you in the month of March. So where is your energy currently at? What is the heart of the matter? 4 of Michael. Doesn't surprise me, especially if you've been going through rough patches. But the Four of Michael is the Four of Swords, and it says insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep or time off, seeking relief from stress. So what they're showing me here, especially if you've been going through that back and forth energy, this is emotional stress that's really been tying you down here regarding money. But I feel like when you get into the swing of this forward movement with the pendulum, when the pendulum finally starts to swing in your favor, you're going to bring more money in than you thought. You're going to get either a raise that you weren't expecting. You're going to find a job that comes in that gives more money than maybe you had wanted in the first place. Or you're going to start to head towards a path, becoming your own boss, that actually has the potential to bring in a lot of excess money or sales here. The Four of Swords energy talks about overthinking, overanalyzing, maybe even overworking for some of you. If you are working, maybe again, that double job, or you're trying to catch back up. But I feel for a lot of you, this is resetting that button in March and reinventing what your money looks like. But we're going to clarify the Four of Swords. Spirit, can you please clarify? They're telling me that there's a brand new renewal coming in. You're going from the Death card, which is about a transformation, to the Treasure card with the pendulum right in the middle here. So we have Temperance, something that you've been waiting to transform for quite a while. This is the card of patience. So I feel like you've been patient for quite a while, but you're ready to reinvent yourself. You're ready to bring in this new worry-free state of mind regarding your finances here, Gemini, because you have been worried about them here in the past. And the Temperance card is saying that there is a little bit of a balance, a little bit of a compromise here that needs to finally move forward. So let's take a look and see what challenges or obstacles may be showing up for you in the month of March. They are giving me they're giving me even a little bit of time out. So it could be 30 to 60 days as well. So it could be March is when some seeds are getting planted in the minds of either yourself or others. Or this is about new jobs coming in, but you may not see the additional money until possibly April. All right, but we have the Magician card for your challenge. So the Magician card talks about needing to believe in yourself. This is the card of tapping into your natural talents and resources. And that's what I said here is coming up in the future. So I feel like you will be manifesting, but there is a piece of you at this time here that you may feel like you're not manifesting in the way that you would like. You're not manifesting these opportunities, or you're not manifesting new income. It says you can manifest the life you want, Gemini. What you need, it can appear to you, but you need to believe. There are successful beginnings coming in here if you can be patient a little while longer. And again, I don't feel like this is towards the end of the year. I do feel like it could be even 30 to 60, even 90 days out for you here, where you're in the process of fluctuating between jobs or fluctuating between money here. But I feel like you have a choice coming in that you will move in this direction that will kind of set you free a little more financially. But let's clarify the Magician showing up for you here, Gemini. And the Magician can also be about maybe trying to manipulate or trick yourself into believing something that may not be true for you, Gemini. So do pay attention to other people showing up that may try to manipulate or trick you as well. For example, let's say you go to a job interview and they say, oh, we're going to for sure give you a raise after 90 days. Because again, they're showing me increments, 30, 60, 90. Make sure you have that in writing, or make sure you have some sort of somebody's word put down on paper here. We have the Hermit energy. So you felt like you were isolated, maybe even a little singled out for quite some time here. Gemini, you may be working even solo with this Hermit energy showing up for you. And there's rejection as well. You've been either applying for multiple jobs, or you've been trying to talk to a boss or manager here, or you've been trying to build a business, but you just feel like it's not taking off as fast as you'd like. And you may have been putting more money into something, whether that is your time, your money, your energy, your effort into trying to build some sort of an outcome here, but it keeps going back and forth. Just when you think you're going to step ahead or take 3 steps forward, it's almost like you feel like you then take 5 steps back. And there is a little bit of rejection here. And that may be why the Magician is showing up as your challenge, because you've been putting yourself out there. I feel like you've been trying to attract new money, new abundance, new opportunities, but you feel like you're getting rejected left and right sometimes here, Gemini. But don't worry, because in the future showing up here, the Treasure is absolutely fantastic. It's one of the best cards in the entire deck. So I feel like you're going to hit the jackpot, sort of speak here. You're going to hit it here, especially because you have been patient and you have been putting in the hard energy and work and time and effort. It will not go unnoticed is what Spirit is saying here. All right. They're giving me Nikolai. So please take that as it resonates. Nikolai, maybe that's a last name, or maybe, maybe the nickname is Nick or Nikki, but please take it as it resonates here. Gemini, we have Ace of Raphael. This is what's below you. This is the foundation upon your whole energy regarding money. Ace of Cups energy is about new emotional opportunities coming in. That's going to be positive, but also bring you money. You want to invest in something that makes a difference. It says a positive new emotional experience, fulfilling relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insight. So the Ace of Cups energy showing up says you're ready for a new opportunity. You felt that people have been closing you off or kind of not noticing your work. But I feel in this circumstance here, you are opening up to new opportunity coming in. And I would say here, even towards the end of March, in April, you're going to really see these opportunities coming in. And something is going to be bigger than you expected. And you're going to realize that the wait has been worth waiting for. But let's take a look and clarify the Ace of Cups. Gemini, something's really showing up here. Yes, that's bringing a lot of independence. This is resources. I really love the Nine of Wands, especially in a career reading, because it talks about self-sufficiency, independence, reliable resources. It talks about you reaching your goals here, Gemini, and not needing to rely on anybody, not needing to possibly borrow money or borrow cash. You're finally starting to acquire more abundance in your life. And I feel like you're going to see that manifesting, especially in the springtime, around that March, April, May energy. You're going to have more money or large amounts of money coming into your 3D reality here. So I love this. Nine of Cups says you will be enjoying the fruits of your labor finally after a long time coming. You've been waiting a while for this here, Gemini. They're showing me some of you actually may purchase a new vehicle as well, or you may be getting things done to a vehicle around this time, or you may have just had your vehicle tuned up, or there's something with retuning a vehicle or swapping out a vehicle. So please take that as it resonates. All right, Gemini, let's take a look and see what is showing up for you in the recent past. Besides whatever rough patch this was that you went through, or if you felt like you were low on cash, some of you had to invest in something. So for example, let's say you were starting a business. You may have had to put some money or invest into it, and you're seeing maybe a slow return, or maybe the money was fluctuating or going back and forth because of the pandemic, or because of a situation out of your control. For others of you, you may have had to invest a lot of your time and energy looking for new jobs, because we have the Four of Gabrielle showing up here. This is the Four of Wands. This does talk about abundant rewards for your hard work. This is about releasing yourself from burdensome situations. So typically when the Four of Wands shows up, this is about you hitting milestones, you wanting to celebrate the successes coming in. There are showing me some sort of an advancement that you thought you had in the bag, but it may not have turned out the way that you expected here. There may have been a canceled promise or canceled event, canceled promotion. There's something here that you wanted to celebrate, but I feel like you never got to celebrate. So I feel like they're showing me a rug being pulled out from underneath you, Gemini. So you may have felt at times that a rug was pulled out from underneath you just when you were able to celebrate some sort of money coming in. Let's say a piece of your vehicle broke, or you had to fill up the propane tank, or you had to do something where you had to invest. It's almost like it didn't even hit your hands yet, and it was gone. Some sort of money or some sort of success or celebration. You didn't even get to enjoy in it because the rug may have been pulled out. So please take that as it resonates. But let's clarify. Let's take a look at what the celebration is or was in the past, or what maybe didn't turn out the way that you thought. Okay, yeah, 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands is the card of conviction. It's the card of you standing your ground, living life on your terms, going the distance, non-conforming, breaking free from the rat race, or, the 9 to 5 possibly, or breaking free from other people saying, Gemini, this is how you should do it. This is the direction you should go. This is, you. I feel like you don't necessarily want to be told here on how to, how should I put this? How to kind of walk forward on the path. You have an idea of what you want to do and how you can make it happen, but you felt restricted, or you felt like maybe you were wearing the golden handcuffs. Maybe you had to stay in a situation that you didn't necessarily like just because it was the only option at that time. So the 7 of Wands comes in, and I feel like this is you finally making amends with the situation and accepting that things didn't turn out the way that you thought. And needing to maybe defend yourself at times, or say, hey, this is what I feel. I don't want to be misunderstood or attacked. I need to set something free or set something right here. So really wonderful that you're able to step into that power. And maybe that is the celebration. Maybe you did break free from some sort of restriction or restraints here in the past. Maybe this was a job that you wanted to free yourself from, and you did, and you were able to celebrate. But maybe you realized once you got it that you didn't necessarily want it, or it was a lot of work, or whatever this is here for you. Let's take a look at the potential showing up for you. What's above you? What has the potential to come in and change your career, your money, your finances? We have the Page of Raphael, beautiful Page of Cups energy. This is a new emotional situation. And it's interesting because what's below you is a new opportunity to open up to something emotionally fulfilling. And what's above you is receiving the news to allow you to do so. So really wonderful. Ace of Cups below you, Page of Cups above you. So it says a new emotional situation, messages regarding, it could be social invitations. Now this can be interviews or people calling you up for interviews. It can be for those of you that are putting yourself out there on social media or global platforms, other people paying attention to you as well, because you're feeling open-hearted at this time, very gentle, very loving, and pages can bring in news. So I feel whatever this is for you, oh, they're right. Remember what I said earlier about the magic carpet? Or, feeling like the rug is pulled out from underneath you. You can see here that she's sitting on the carpet or the rug at this time, but it's not going anywhere because she's being divinely guided. She has the angelic presence behind her. So I feel like if you felt like things have gotten pulled out from underneath you in the past here, Gemini, you're finally getting opportunities and new things showing up for you that can bring a lot of happiness and success in. This is really great. I love this. Let's take a look and clarify the Page of Cups showing up for Gemini. Some of you may travel for work, or you may have to travel a little bit of a distance, or you may be attending some sort of social invitation. Maybe it's networking, maybe it's, a vacation or an event, or some of you may be going to become a vendor, or you may be selling an item at like a fair, a vendor fair or something of that nature, because we have the Queen of Pentacles. I love this. Queen of Pentacles is somebody who is very stable. She works on her success. She works on her abundance. She may be self-made. This is something that, again, they're showing me some of you may be making a quilt at this time. Maybe you're making a quilt, whether to sell or this is in your personal time. But this this queen is very nurturing, but she also focuses on her finances, holding everything together. She's good with money, and that's why in the future outcome here, you do have planning, because I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is a planner, but she also focuses on where to put money, what accounts to put it in, what to hang, where to focus on her expenses and to prioritize at this time. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who can be very thrifty, very good with money and practical. And if you felt like at times you were bad in the past, bad with investments, bad with your money, I feel like you've grown and learned from the situation so you don't repeat that. So really good energy showing up here. Whatever opportunity this is here, excuse me, Gemini, that is coming in for you, it's going to help you bring in more stability and abundance to your life. All right, let's take a look here and see what is showing up for you in the near future. What is showing up for Gemini in the near future? Knight of Raphael, you have a lot of cups energy. Now this is about desire, joyfulness. This has to do with opening up your heart, and it can be about relationships as well. Very important relationships between you and clients, between you and coworkers, between you and bosses or other people in your life. I feel March is going to be a very beautiful time to network, to communicate, and to see action finally after a time of a little bit of a rough patch here. It says committed relationships, situations and topics that open your heart up. Knight of Cups is you taking action, doing something that emotionally fulfills you. So you're putting your heart and soul into something here, Gemini, something that really means a lot to you. And I feel you're going to create a lot of income down the road. I feel like there will be money coming in because other people are connecting to you on that heart and soul level and are attracted to that light that you're bringing to the table, whatever that is for you. But let's take a look and see what this, okay, thank you, Spirit, what this Knight of Cups is all about. So we have the Page of Swords. The message here is, don't let anybody dim your shine, okay? Stay inquisitive, stay curious, keep growing and learning, because you're always going to have, how should I put it? You're always going to have haters or people that are jealous of you or people that may try to sabotage or jeopardize your success here. So that's what I'm feeling with the Page of Swords, because you can go the distance. You can have your cake and eat it too. And I see that happening here in the future. People will really look at you, Gemini, and say, wow, they are bringing in a lot of income, or they are really successful at what they're doing. I can't believe they're doing that and it's bringing in money. Don't worry about what people say, because like I always say, Gemini, what other people think of you is none of your business. Right behind it, in the upright, we do have the Chariot. So something coming in quick, that's going to happen quick. And it's going to feel like it's bringing a lot of success and a lot of abundance in, especially because you have been waiting for this to happen for quite some time. So when it does, it's almost like buckle up, Gemini, hang on, because we're ready to go forward. And this can be the card of movement, travel. This may have to do with you getting a job where you do travel more, or you are in some sort of transportation field. The Chariot can be about triumphant success, confidence after a time of feeling a little bit of lack of direction. Right behind it, we have the Fool, which is about new beginnings. It's about taking a risk on yourself here. It's about a leap of faith, spontaneity here. There's a brand new beginning showing up for you. And that's what the Knight of Pentacles is saying. He's a fast moving knight here. And the Knight of Cups energy, he's saying, I'm going for it. I'm doing something and I'm taking a leap of faith because this is what I love. And this is something I want to do for the long term, something to stay open-minded about. Keep learning, keep evolving is what Spirit is saying, but don't let other people bring you down. Very beautiful energy showing up for you, Gemini, in the future here. Let's take a look and see what you're telling yourself. I know you want to pause. Four of Michael comes in and you're saying, I need a vacation. I need a break. In March for you, Gemini, you may be taking that much needed vacation, or just the reset button, taking that time out, pushing that reset button and getting a little bit of you time in. Ace of Pentacles. You're telling yourself you want a new beginning regarding prosperity, success, abundance. This could be a bonus. It can be a gift or inheritance. It can be a new job offer. For some of you, this is bringing in money through some sort of a side income here. But it says it's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support. A change in job or a promotion. And you have that pendulum showing up here that says job change. So there is going to be new opportunities showing up for you here. I do feel in the month of March and into the month of April as well. So this is really wonderful. They're telling me after a time of a break. So again, let's say you do take a mini vacation or if you have something planned, I feel like people are really going to notice or be magnified towards your energy while you're gone. They're going to notice your hard work, energy, and effort when it's there and when it's gone. And somebody's really going to look at that coming up here for you. Let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles. I really like this. You've been waiting for this here, Gemini. Let's take a look. This is a brand new beginning in wealth, prosperity. Knight of Swords. You have a lot of action coming in. Now, the Knight of Swords is the fastest moving knight in the deck. He's a decision maker. He comes in and he's his own hero, Gemini. And that's what you're doing is you're, after a time of a little bit of a rest or rejuvenation here, kind of getting your ducks in a row after a time of maybe feeling a little bit low of energy. Gemini, you're moving forward and there's something here that you're beelining it towards. You're doing it. You're saying, yes, I'm going all the way and I'm going to do what it takes, whether I have to jump through hoops, whether I have to work a bajillion hours, or whether you have to invest a little bit of your money into something. I feel like you're going to give it a big yes and you're excited about it. It's a brand new opportunity. And I feel like, Gemini, there's no stopping you. This is really neat. I love this for you. Let's take a look and see what is showing up in your energy. What is showing up in your surroundings? Okay, we have 6 of Raphael, 6 of Cups. What did I say earlier? Some of you may be taking a little bit of time off or reconnecting to your inner child. Embrace your inner child, new friends or rekindled relationships. Now this could be talking about children or childhood. For some of you, this is revisiting something that you've wanted to do as a child. Maybe you always loved to build houses, or maybe you love to decorate, paint, create. Maybe you wanted to be a healer, doctor, nurse, whatever this is here for you. Some of you may be revisiting that energy. For others of you, this is about you feeling a little bit lighthearted, very joyful, and letting that inner child come out. For example, let's say you have a water park venture planned in the month of March, or, swimming with dolphins, or doing something that brings out that joy, that inner child energy here. So the 6 of Cups can be about diving into the sweet childhood energy here. Some of you, it can be a past person coming in from maybe a career or maybe an old boss, or you may be revisiting a job that you had in the past and somebody may be coming in offering you a second opportunity. Like I said, somebody may be missing you now that you're gone, and they may be saying, wow, we tried to replace Gemini, but we couldn't replace them. Nobody worked as hard as them, or nobody was as good as them. So that could be for some of you a blast from the past regarding a work situation. For others of you, I just feel like this is letting that inner child play in the month of March, taking a little bit of that downtime. Some of you may be connecting with maybe your children, or maybe you're going back to school for early childhood or setting up your own daycare. Please take that as it resonates. Some of you may be visiting your grandchildren as well. All right, let's take a look, or your children. 8 of Wands, you're going to receive some sort of news really quickly that changes everything. Now, this is a card of speed, and you have a lot of action here, Gemini. So you're going to receive some sort of news. Now, this can be the news of travel, relocation, movement, something that really gets going. And I feel you're going to say yes to it because you're ready with this Ace of Ariel. You're saying, yep, I'm on it. I'm going to tackle it. I'm going to grab the bull by the horns. I'm ready to bring in this money, this success. For others of you, we have worry-free finances showing up here in the future. So again, this is you being able to take a little bit of a getaway without worrying about how something is going to get paid. For some of you, it could be a paid vacation, or maybe you are taking some PTO time showing up here. I feel like you have some money set up to be able to kind of take a little bit of a time out, which I like. Let's see what your hopes and fears are, Gemini. What are your hopes? So what are your fears? 9 of Raphael, beautiful. A lot of you are in a manifesting type of energy. You're saying, you know what? I'm coming up with new strategies. I'm going towards my wish fulfillment. It says, make a wish. Dreams become reality. A joyful time in life. And gosh, you have the page, the ace, the knight, the 6, and now the 9 of cups energy. This is a lot of emotion. So for a lot of you, March is going to be a very beautiful, emotion-filled month for you. And I feel like you, even though we're doing a career reading, I am getting a lot of personal fulfillment in your personal life. There's a bonding here, time with family, time with friends, time to kind of get away. You may be focusing on the spiritual wealth or the emotional wealth versus focusing necessarily on money matters. And it's not saying that you don't have money on your mind or money's not coming in, but you just may be more focused on that the emotional wealth, which I think emotional wealth is even more powerful than material wealth, because that's when the material wealth manifests here. But the 9 of Cups energy showing up is about success. It's about achievement, completion. This is your hope here, that you can manifest your dreams, that you can really grow, build something, that these new opportunities, you have double aces showing up for you, that you can overcome any challenges and open the door to these new opportunities for a lot of worry-free finances, for excess money to come in here. The fear here with the 9 of Pentacles is maybe not feeling good enough or feeling the belief that this is possible, because again, that's that magician showing up as your challenge. So in order for you to manifest and create it, you must believe it here. So I feel like it's showing up for you. Stay positive and stay in that manifesting energy, because law of attraction, what you think about, you bring about, Gemini. And if you're thinking more on the negative mindset or lack of, or unworthiness or self-confidence issues are coming into play, that's what you may attract. And if you stay on top of things and kind of realize that this rough patch or this issue in the past here came in to teach some deep soul lessons, but that you have control and can manifest the abundance that you want in your life, then you're going to see things really shifting out and working for the better. So let's take a look and clarify this 9 of Cups energy for you, Gemini. The Empress, quite beautiful. This is the card of confidence. The Empress is all about fertility. She's about bringing new ideas to life. She's about feeling on top of her game. She knows she's worthy. She knows she's confident. She's very creative. She puts her time, energy, and effort into what she wants to see grow. Okay, so I feel that the hope here is that you can be on top of your A game, Gemini, and you most certainly will. I love this showing up for you. But don't smother or don't try to control something too much or try to control an outcome. Just let it flow, but open yourself up to manifesting positive abundance in your life, because the universe wants you to be abundant, wants you to be successful, wants you to be happy here and achieve success. Let's take a look at your final outcome. What is the final outcome for Gemini? Whoa, in the month of March. Decisions showing up here. Okay. So the decisions card is the Devil energy. I feel like you're freeing yourself from anything that holds you back. It says release yourself from that which holds you back. Exactly. It says a need to detox, unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. What did we say here, Gemini? There's decisions to be made. Do you want to stay stuck in an energy of possibly a lack of, or do you want to move forward with these great treasures? Because again, that pendulum can swing either direction and you have a choice here. So really, really beautiful. I love that this shows up, because I feel like you are freeing yourself from any limiting beliefs. You're freeing yourself from possible materialism, possible codependency, or obsessive thinking here. There could be something that's tempting you to stay, or something that's tempting you that isn't in your highest good. And I feel like you're releasing yourself from that. You don't want to hold back any longer. You're ready to finally move forward. Look at all these aces you have here. You have your wish fulfillment, and I feel like the fear could have been the material or the money. But it's saying that if you follow your heart and stick with your emotions, that pendulum is going to swing in your favor, and that you will be able to release the worry, the anxiety, and let your hidden talents speak for themselves here, Gemini. So I love this showing up for you. Let's take a look and clarify this card. Let's clarify the decisions card. Oh, I love it. I think this is what I said in the very beginning here. Wheel of Fortune energy. So it's that pendulum. Like I said, the pendulum swings back and forth. The Wheel of Fortune, same thing, constantly spinning. This is a change in your luck. This is about destiny stepping in, fate intervening, and bringing a happy, unexpected, sudden change to your luck and fortune. This is really beautiful. You've been waiting a long time for this. And there has been possibly toxic energies or an environment or thinking. Maybe you felt like you went down the rabbit hole and there was no way to come back out of it with this skull energy in the past. But now things are really about to start shifting into gears. And you're going to see this treasure coming in. And it's going to be bigger and better than I feel like you could have even manifested for yourself. This is about trusting that the universe is here to help you. Fate is intervening because you've been putting in the work. I feel like you're finally learned some deep lessons that your soul needed to learn here in this physical realm. And now you're going to see that the wheel is spinning in your favor. So I love this showing up for you. Gemini, if you're wanting to get a job, if you're wanting to get a raise or a promotion, or if you are wanting to gain maybe a certain amount of followers or to build an online business or platform, this is all highly possible in the month of March and into April as well, where you will be very happy. Let's take a look now and get a message from the wisdom of the Oracle. And I will read to you the prosperity message here, Gemini, from the guidebook. All right. Oh my goodness. We have blessed. We have the blessed card showing up. You are certainly blessed. And that's what that Wheel of Fortune card is saying as well. It's also card 22. When you break that down, 2 and 2 equals 4, which is the Emperor energy. And that's about taking charge of your life, Gemini, and finally moving in a direction that makes you very, very happy. Now, the blessed card is about something wonderful that may be unearned or unexpected. It talks about grace that is an unforeseen gift from spirit. And the prosperity message here is this. Unexpected windfalls and good fortune come your way now. You're in a phase where any difficulties or obstacles that have stymied your success seem to disappear on their own. Be ready to receive. The windows of opportunity will open wide. Accept the blessings given to you now and don't forget to share them. Gemini, I love this. Again, whether this is money or in the form of a new job, a raise, an inheritance, some sort of abundance, or it could be a paid for vacation, or you're just feeling the blessings in life. There's a lot of really wonderful things that are coming in for you. Let's see what your soul wants you to ask yourself, what your soul wants you to remember. So if you are taking notes, Gemini, I do suggest you jot down whatever question here shows up for your soul. And ask yourself this not only through the month of March, but into the rest of the year as well. Wow, and we talked about this too. What is the most limiting belief keeping me from what I want right now? What story are you telling yourself? When you think about your dreams, what is the first limiting thought that comes to your mind? If you are not living the life you desire, it's because a part of you doesn't believe it's possible. Gemini, what did we talk about here? The Magician is all about belief. The Empress is all about belief. The decision that is yours and yours alone, the Devil energy, is about limiting beliefs. You have the decision to release and let that go. It says, it's time to upgrade. Look your belief in the eye. Where did it come from? What new belief are you ready to adopt in its place? How will this change your results? Remember, your belief is the root of your result. Own it, heal it, upgrade it. Absolutely. I love that for you, Gemini. Own it, heal it, upgrade it, because you have upgrades coming in like crazy. I love this financial abundance or windfall. There's a large sum of money or a continuous money showing up for you here. All right, we're going to get a few messages from your power animals. And Gemini, I'm just going to ask that you close your eyes for a moment if you can. Tune into that third eye chakra. That is the area between your eyebrows. And I want you to take a deep breath in from the belly. And I want you to think of the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now, this can be an animal that flies high in the sky. Maybe it is an animal that swims deep in the sea. Perhaps it's an animal that is wild or domesticated, mystical or magical. Perhaps it is an animal that you currently have at your home, or maybe you had as a small child. There is no right or wrong answer. And if you need a moment, Gemini, just come back when you are ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do is post whatever animal you just seen in your third eye chakra in the comment box below, Gemini, and I personally will enter you into that free monthly reading giveaway. All right, we have horse spirit. Horse. It says freedom is yours. Absolutely. This is financial freedom. This is emotional freedom. This is physical freedom to do as you wish, to march to the beat of your own drum here, Gemini, for you to feel rich, even if you're not rich. This is, again, emotional fulfillment, spiritual fulfillment, and that in itself will bring more abundance into your life in the material sense. So horse freedom. I just heard somebody say, I seen a horse running. I seen horses running. So if that was you, do comment below. I'd love to hear it. We have crow spirit, co-create. So this is about partnerships with spirit. It's about you connecting to that belief system here. You realizing that you are the magician here, Gemini, of your own life. The beautiful thing about the magician is the magician has all of the tools at his disposal. Below him, he has the energy of the wands, the cups, the swords, the pentacles to make anything happen that he wants. But does he believe that he can make them happen? That is the challenge here for you. Next, we have dove spirit, be peace. There's a lot more peace coming into your energy in the month of March. I really like this. That inner child is coming out. You're co-creating. I feel like you're feeling quite creative as well. Some of you may be flying high as well. They're giving me the words flying high. So I don't know if you're taking off in a plane or if you're just going to be connecting to the higher realms. Please take that as it resonates, but you will feel a sense of peace, Gemini. And then last but not least, we have coyote spirit. It says, trust in divine detours. Yeah, you had to take a little detour for a while with the skull energy. Maybe you did go through some rough patches. Maybe you went through, maybe even a physical loss. Maybe you went through an illness here. But I feel like you had to go through that to reinvent yourself here, Gemini, to come out a stronger version of you. Your soul came here to learn, and that's exactly what you are doing. All right, last but not least, Gemini, let's get a message from the crystal spirits. And by the way, for any of you that are interested in the decks that you see up above or any that I use during your reading, you can find all of that linked in the description box below. So we're going to get a message here from the crystal spirits, and I will read to you again from the guidebook before we close down your reading. We have Dalmatian Stone. Dalmatian Stone. This is card 19, and in tarot, that is the Sun card, Gemini. So card 19. They're also telling me the 19th of March as well could be a very powerful day for you, or that may be a day that you're feeling more peace. Okay, so Dalmatian spirit, oh, I love this, is about playfulness. It's about childlike joy and enthusiasm for life. It's about absurdity, humor, and laughter. Like I said earlier, that inner child. Perhaps you'll be on vacation or doing something fun around the 19th of March. And the prosperity message for you is this: the serious work of building a strong foundation that will sustain you regardless of whether the sun is shining or the clouds are pouring rain can be set aside for now. Remember that the real security lies in knowing that you are here to laugh and to learn. Bring in a sense of fun and playfulness as you imagine what you might co-create with the universe. This is an excellent time to play the game of what would I do if money were no obstacle? And to recall that money does not have to be an obstacle if you collaborate with the universe in finding ways to co-create abundance in your life. And if life seems to be teasing you and sending you on a roller coaster ride when it comes to finances, it is only because the universe wants you to take money and this life on earth a little less seriously. We are here to be joyful and play, not just to accumulate wealth. All will get settled when it needs to, for the universe is working in your best interest. Wow, this is kind of the common theme that we talked about here for you. Remember what I said, emotional wealth and spiritual wealth, all of that internal wealth can bring, you can't bring anything you own to the grave, right? It's about enjoying the memories, the experiences. And I feel like you will have material success coming in here. You will have excess, but this is about being joyful, bringing a childlike innocence, a new sense of fun to the picture here. So I really love this showing up as your final card here, Gemini, because March is going to be a fun, carefree month for you. But do realize that you are the magician in your own life. So I like this. All right, Gemini, that is what I have for your March 2022 career reading. You do have a few new beautiful opportunities coming in for you. You will be releasing yourself from whichever holds you back, and you will be manifesting. You have treasure coming in that will bring in more excess than you could have ever thought possible. So hopefully this resonates. If so, please hit that thumbs up button. Do feel free to comment your power animal in the comment box below, and make sure to hit that subscribe button so you are notified of future readings, along with when I post that free reading giveaway, which is typically around the 1st of the month. But Gemini, I am sending all of you wonderful souls a lot of love, light, and abundance. Till next time.